Look, I wasn't even going to talk about this, but when the doctor sat down and examined me and said, your prescription is gonna be a pair of earrings, that's when I knew that this story had to be told. If I knew all I needed was a pair of earrings, I wouldn't waste my money going to the hospital. I wouldn't waste my time because I have such a busy schedule that I've been lost up in here. But before we even know why I have earrings as a prescription, I have a lovely guest. It is my favorite cup in the house. And all I do is drink yogurt from it. I got it as a birthday gift from SimplyMbithe. And if you don't know her, I mean, first of all, what? Secondly, I did a video with her about what you need to know before you start a YouTube channel, and you can get the link in my description below. A girl's biggest fear, and I believe a man's as what? Okay, my biggest fear when I was getting pierced is, will I develop keloids or not? And I thought I escaped that. I did, because I got my piercings in November 2020. This is September 2021. So I thought, you know, it's healed. It's not even painful anymore. So you know what? I am out of the keloid phase, right? And if you don't know what a keloid is, well, that's a tough one. It's sort of like a growth that you've probably seen on someone's ear once they get pierced and it gets an infection or something like that. And I came to learn that it's not only on your ears, it can basically occur on any part of your body as long as it was injured, even if it was intentional. Now, as a child and growing up, I used to see this thing called keloids on people's ears, and I would be just irritated by the sight of them. You know, I'll just be like, wow. It would be the thing I'd look at and be like, you need to get that checked. I didn't even understand what they were all about until I got not one, but two. I mean, it's kind of a really small one, but this is it. Yeah. And this is the other one. Oh, my hair. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. Yeah, we good. Okay, they're very small. Yeah, I know by the way I talked about them, so you must have thought that they were so big. But no, these small things, yeah, they made me sleep at 1 a.m. against my own will because I was crying. I tried to cheer myself up with TikToks. This was one of the nights that I discovered that they were there. And I tried to cheer myself up with TikToks, but I was just there scrolling on my bed with tears in my eyes. I went for my first appointment and the doctor said that I need to come back a week later for an injection. 2 injections. I was like, fine. I am going to do anything. Just tell me what I need to do. I will do it. 2 injections? Fine. I can take it. I was just hoping he wouldn't say that I have to remove my earrings and get them blocked up so that they can heal. No, I wasn't willing to hear any of that, despite what my friends were telling me. I paid for them. Except these 2 little ones I got when I was 6 years old. My mom paid for these. These are fine. But the rest? Nah. No. I'm not having it. I felt like taking a razor blade or a knife or anything sharp and just cutting up myself. It was just one of the situations when I was willing to say, hey, I'll do it myself because I know what I want and I do not want keloids. But that would be very unsafe and painful. I'm scared of pain. I was not born to feel pain. I believe that. So anything that causes me pain, you gotta go. Basically, I picked out salt and vinegar from Crackles. That packet is inedible. Well, for me, because it just has way more of vinegar than the crisps themselves. It's bitter. It just feels like when you've been standing in a line for 3 hours and then someone just comes in and cuts the line right in front of you. Now I'm gonna have to tell you to move. I'm not gonna be quiet about that. No. Anyway, after seeing the doctor for the first time, I went back today, which is still September. It's a Monday. It's like 1 week to my mom's birthday. Yay! And I just was excited to finally get these things done, away with, removed out of my life, you know? Like that old photo that you don't like. Yeah, like that. See? Or that girl from high school that you were just like, why were we put together in the same class? I can't wait to finish high school and never see you again. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. But when I went to see the doctor, he was like, they're so small. Why do you need surgery for this? Why are you here? I was like, the other doctor told me to come see you this time today. I was like, no, these things are so small. I mean, as much as I would love to do this for you, I wouldn't recommend it. I was like, well, I'm not actually here for surgery. I came for injections. That's all. He was like, exactly, yeah, I know. I'm like, okay. He ended up prescribing. Where did I keep? Did I already? Oh, okay. Prescribing these over here, and they're called clip-ons. Well, he calls them clip-ons. I feel like there's another word for this, but yeah, I'm supposed to put these on. They're for people who haven't pierced their ears but would still like a taste of earrings on their ears. Or nose. Is this can I use this for my nose? I get to see what I look like with a nose piercing. Oh wait, what? Okay, just a minute. Let's just say maybe that this thing is too big. That's why it doesn't look as good as it should, because I know I would slay with a nose piercing. But that aside, his reason behind this, and the nurses as well, because she was like, yeah, this was gonna work for you, is that if you use this, it really puts a lot of pressure on your ear. I tried them today when I was buying them, and I was like, you know, this is so painful. I don't know how I'm going to handle this. Like I said, I wasn't born to feel pain, but I am willing to make an exception for this. No, they're really, really painful, yeah? The point is that if you put enough pressure on your early keloids, then they might reduce or disappear, or it might also not work out. You might need to go back to the I might need to go back to the hospital for other options, and I don't want to do that, you know. I'm happy to have non-medicinal options. See, no chemicals in my body, no injections, see, just something that I wish I could have known about before going into the hospital and just getting this prescribed to me. And of course he didn't have them, so I had to go looking for them. So I am supposed to use them for a month, and obviously I'm not going to wait for a month. Yeah, I'm gonna release this part of the video and we're gonna wait a month to see if it worked or it didn't. I mean, it's okay. It's okay if it doesn't work out. I really hope it works out. I really hope it works. Oh, and the nurse also said that if I pinch it like really, really, really hard 5 times in a day, it might go away. So you see the pressure? The secret is in the pressure. I didn't know that, and I thought it would be like helpful for someone out there who has been stressing over their keloids, because these things are mentally draining. Were mentally draining for me, and we don't talk about this enough. Before I conclude this video, I think I'm just gonna talk about the rest of my day, because I just felt like people were trying me today for no reason. Like, look at this face. Why would people try me though? Why? So this was still at the hospital. I am done with the doctor. I am happy that all I have to do is go to buy a pair of earrings. And the doctor was like, I'm so sorry, it wasn't what you expected. I was like, yeah, I'm more than happy to not get injections that I was prepared for. That's okay. That's okay. But I don't know if I could call him cashier or the billing guy from the hospital. The guy that you go to, that you pay your the guy you go to when you are going to be charged. What? No, something isn't right. The guy that charges you for consultation, for your medicine, for seeing the doctor, everything. The guy you go to give your money to. Yes. Why is English so hard though? I've been struggling here for solid. This is so embarrassing, but I'll post it anyway. So this guy tells me that I need my national ID because I'm using insurance. Alright, so I need my identity card. The documents that I used last week were the same ones that I presented today, and suddenly I am not eligible for treatment, and he wants me to pay in cash? The whole reason I'm here is because I am not going to part with a cent. You want me to pay in cash for seeing a doctor who prescribed a set of earrings that I will buy myself? I didn't even use any of your resources. I just consulted your doctor. But I get it. It wasn't for free. But still. So we just sat there for like 10 hot minutes or 15 hot minutes and going back and forth because I just sniffed inconvenience, and I hate the smell of inconvenience. Especially on a Monday. You want to inconvenience me on a Monday? No. So I'm just there like, that sounds like your problem, because I've been presenting these documents and getting treatment. How is it that this is different? This is when he pulls out the rules of the things that I need if I am to get treated with an insurance, and I'm like, no, I'm not looking at this. I know. And now that I don't have my national identity card, what do we do? Because I don't have cash, even though I did have cash, but it wasn't meant for that. It wasn't, and it was just not going there. And he was like, is there nobody in your house to like take a picture and send it to you? Like, no, I was the last to leave my house and it's empty. Like, fine. And I could have easily called my mom and my dad and told them, hey, I'm at the hospital and they're saying that without my national identity card, I cannot get treatment. So please send me this amount of money. By the way, I don't even know how much you want. Wow, I didn't even ask how much I was being charged. All I know is that I was going to part with some money, and that was just no for me, because no. Yeah, I would have called my parents, but I think part of me was just like, hey, it's not going to be that every time you're faced with a problem, you're going to run to mom and dad. This is you. This is on you. And frankly, it's like they haven't even been supportive of your piercings, and they're going to be like, yeah, You shouldn't have gotten those. Who told you to get piercings? Now you see the result of piercings. You see. I told you so. No. They have been really cool with the piercings. Very extremely cool until it was like, damn, don't you notice them? They're like all over the place, don't you see? So I didn't want to give them a reason to even say something about them. I was like, hey, I just sat there stone cold, not going to reach out to anyone because no one is going to help us. It was just me and the billing guy. Until he decided to give me his email address and I have sent him my national identity card. I'm a woman of my word. Something else that didn't quite go my way today was when I went to pick up my contact lenses. I was going to get another pair because mine expire tomorrow, literally tomorrow, and I cannot survive without them. I am blind. So this is urgent. I need a pair right now. So I go get them from the place that I usually get them, and they just don't have my prescription all of a sudden. I just felt like, wow, I have school tomorrow. I need these right now. I mean, already with contact lenses, I am not fully aware of what goes on in class. Imagine what would happen if I don't have them. Yeah, it's not adding up. It's not going to work for me. They sent me to another branch. They have good services. I got what I wanted, even though it involved a little change of plans. Fine, but at the end of the day, it was a happy ending for that. Up until my next story, I went to the supermarket where I bought like a popsicle. It was vanilla and chocolate. I don't even know how I started eating chocolate ice cream. I don't like chocolate ice cream at all. But that popsicle, that's the exception. I then proceed out of the supermarket and go to the other store that I was going to go to, House of Leather. Yeah, it has really cool things inside. If you want to gift someone, that's the store for you. And I was going to get in when this woman told me that I can't go inside with my ice cream because I need to keep my mask on. I was like, fine. I don't dispute this. It's fine. So I stood outside the store, House of Leather. It was behind me, and I just slowly ate my ice cream like the baby girl that I am, and finished. And upon turning back, there was another man manning the door. A man manning the door. Anyway, that wasn't really funny, huh? That wasn't funny. No. He said that I can't get inside. What? And I told him that I am going to sanitize inside because they have a sanitizing machine inside that I know of because I've been there quite a lot. And then he's like, no, you have to wash your hands. I'm like, why? He says that I have oil on my hands. What? Am I missing something? Because what? I'm like, no, I don't have oil. I've just eaten ice cream. And he was like, yeah, you just have dirt on your hands. Let me just say that I am the perfect ice cream eater the world has ever seen because I never, ever get filthy afterwards. And he clearly saw that my hands were fine. I was like, no, my hands are clean. And he's just like, no, wash your hands so you can get in. Fine. I washed them. So I did. I washed my hands and went into the store. I felt a little bit iffy about that because he wasn't there when I got in. So the woman that told me to wash my hands must have told him to stand there and make sure that I washed my hands because I was eating a popsicle. What makes me say this is I was going up the stairs, and when I turned, this man wasn't there. It was like a few seconds after I got in the store. He wasn't there. I was like, I knew it. He was there because of me, because that woman told him to watch me. Damn. People touch all sorts of things worse than popsicles out there. But okay, they can sanitize. I have to wash my hands only because you saw me eat. Fine. I will be doing an update in a month's time, and then we'll see if the pressure is actually the answer to keloids. Well, at least for like really small ones. If not, then I will be super bummed. But hey, life is full of disappointments. This isn't the first, definitely not the last, and this is just me consoling myself. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I know I have enjoyed making it, and I just want to go to bed right now despite the assignments that are waiting to be done. And sometimes I look at them and I'm like, are you sure I am the one who's meant to do you? Because I don't be doing a whole lot of other things than you right now. But hey, I got myself into this mess, and it's up to me to deal with it. Cannot wait to see you in the next video, whatever that will be. I'm kidding. It's soon. Enough.